Hello gaming fans as well as my amazing YouTube subscribers, and welcome back to Gold Rush. That is right, I am back. Those of you guys who do not know, I have been traveling for work for the past like 3 weeks. Been in and out, but you know, I'm finally back. Tired of the hotel life for a little while, and I am back just in time apparently for a brand new update. Now, if you guys saw the beta video that I posted a couple, like right before my my trip, you guys will see that, you know, these two little items right here, I went ahead and got both of them just so you guys could see what they look like. But one is actually gas powered. This one right here is gas powered, I believe. Yeah, that one's gas powered, and this one is electric. So, you know, you can kind of do with one, you know, whichever one that you want. If you like to have more electric, you know, if you're not worried about using up all of your ports over here on your generator or anything like that, or if you're just wanting to just run over a hose every once in a while and fill it up. Me personally, I prefer to fill up one thing than to fill up, you know, the generator, then this, and then anything else that I've got going on, any of these little pumps. But that's just me. But I do need to hook it all up. It is brand new. They went from beta, which I absolutely love the fact that they went from beta into the actual live environment instead of going from, you know, just going straight to live, because people complain so much about, you know, bugs and things like that. So this is definitely the better way to go. I do have the Nugget Eater down here, but I want to show you guys the best part about this update, which is not something that I don't think was in the... I don't think it was in the beta. At least I didn't see it. There's a new little section over here. As you can see right here, this one was not here before. But I'll show you exactly what this is tied to here in just a second. But, you know, they do have all the paint jobs that you can do for all the other equipment, which is freaking awesome. I love that. I mean, they're kind of weird. You know, they have like a camo and then a pink camo and then leopard print and all that other good stuff. So it's kind of like, meh. But they also have the solid gold one. You gotta love that. You gotta have that. But other than that, you know, a lot of cool things. But the most important one, I'm going to go ahead and go over here and show you guys what that looks like. All right, so we are in the tents. I think they added that poster. I don't remember that poster being there, but anyway, let's go ahead and jump into here. Oh, they added the jar. I didn't see that the whole freaking time I was in here. So, yeah, I have 142 ounces right there. I don't know if that's... It's definitely not tied to what I have up there because I have 178, but whatever. Anyway, they added these new items down here that you can finally pay to get. I can't remember exactly how much they were, but they weren't bad. It was like the normal, like 2,000 or something like that. Anyway, so any notifications that you have, any like information, any equipment or any breakdowns, any repairs that are needed, they will show up in here and you can kind of toggle between them there. And then the equipment store. So this is something that's been missing from the game, in my personal opinion, since day one. Since day one, I'm telling you. So the exciting thing about this is you can actually get this stuff delivered to your base now. You don't actually have to drive back into town just to pick up a hose or two. You can actually buy it from here and it will be delivered to the little new section I was showing you guys. So, like, let's say if I wanted to buy like one of those... Let's just, what's something that I could just buy that's just easy? Let's see. I think I do need some more hoses. Let's go ahead and just buy a couple of, I bought some of the big water hoses because I'm going to need those. I probably need to get some lights. Let me go ahead and just order some lights. Why not? They're cheap anyway, so I don't mind spending the money on them. So let's go ahead and get 4 lights, and I'll go ahead and check it. Oh, then you have to click the little plus sign. I forgot about that part. You got to click the plus sign. You click the plus sign, you'll then see your quantity disappear, rather. Click on checkout. It'll show you everything that you're buying. Go ahead and order it. And then you can run out here. And there they are right over there. How cool is that? I mean, that has been something that has been so needed from the very beginning of time, I'm telling you. And, you know, now you don't actually ever have to leave your little site. You know, if you need something, you can just order it. You know, it's literally everything that you can buy in the store, you can now buy here on your tablet. So any hoses, any, you know, I don't know why they call these ropes, but any like cables or anything like that, anything that you need, any splitters, buckets, you get it all delivered straight to your place. Then you have them split up, so you have equipment, you have trailers, and accessories. Then the machine store, so here's where you can actually buy your equipment. So, you know, if you need a front end loader, bulldozer, dump truck, drilling machine, any of that, then you have your mining machine. So all of your stuff that you need, it's, you know, to actually mine the gold out. So you have the shaker, power generator. I wonder if it'll let me buy it. I don't think I have the money to do it, but it'd be great if I could buy another one and have multiple here. You don't have enough money. So unfortunate. Anyway, so that is probably the coolest part about the whole thing. I really do love that they added that in. That is, again, something that is required in my personal opinion. Now, in order to get the paint and stuff taken care of, you actually have to go back to the, I think is it Bob's place over there to actually get those painted. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't mind that so much. And then I think, so as far as updates go, you know, they added the big water pump in. They added the electric water pump, and then the big electric water pump. I guess I don't think I even saw that other one, but I'm just looking at the change log and stuff. So they added the equipment store, the online machine store, notifications, and then the libraries that I showed you guys in the beta video earlier. Let's see, equipment. Let's see where's the... Oh, sure enough, the small electric water pump. There you go. More eco-friendly. And that's another thing. They're going to have to fix the text. Like, here's the text is bigger than it is here. I assume strictly because it wasn't fitting on there right. But it's really hard to see. I mean, you have to get kind of close. I mean, I have a 24-inch monitor as my main gaming monitor, and I can barely read that. So maybe they'll get that fixed. All right, let's go ahead and cancel that. Down. They have a Season 1 trophy in the tents. Oh, that's what that is. That must be what that is. I would assume that's the trophy, and that must be what I mined. Of course, that's terrible. It's 142 ounces. Are you serious? I've got 178 now. That is what it is. And then they have the claim reset where you can, you know, if you've done all that you can reset your claim. Now, it's not, I don't think it's the same when you reset it. It changes up the amount of gold and stuff is in there, so it's not going to be the same as it was before. Improved driving model. One thing that I did notice, guys, is that the controller does not seem to... My PS4 controller, which is what I usually play with, does not, for some reason, doesn't work. I can't get it to recognize my PS4 controller no matter what I do. They did also fix the excavator, or the Frankenstein machine door. Apparently there was like a glitch or something with the door, but they did fix that as well. Let me check. They also made it to where you can actually turn on the belts. Let's see. Yeah, so now you can just hit the G key to turn the belt on and off. So that's pretty nice. I know there before we had to like, I can't even remember what it was, like left click this, right click that. That's a bunch of garbage. So I am glad they did fix that. They did adjust the shakers, the D-Rocker, and the Glacier Creek's processing speed. You know, obviously to make these a little bit better, you know, like seem a little bit better, more of upgrades than they were before. You know, they definitely want to have that. And then let's see what else. And that's the funny thing is they did some Gamepad UI fixes, and yet I'm left broken completely. So I'm actually having to play with my mouse and keyboard, which is really weird. Not used to that at all. But, you know, a lot of other things. I mean, some optimizations, they have the excavator you can now use, or not the, what's the excavator? Let me see. I think it's the excavator. You now have the, you can play with the mouse as opposed to using something else. Let's see. I've got to find that. What is it? Yep, excavator, mouse digging, that's what it was. Okay. And then they added the huge hoses, which I need to actually go through and put all them together. I did not order enough hoses. This is where that thing actually comes in handy, because if I'm going to hook up all of these suckers, I got to have more hoses than I've got now. So here are the big hoses. I'll go ahead and drag this sucker over here. And then we're going to connect this. So both of these will have the in, and obviously the in will need to be going over here to... I got to go ahead and try to pull this a little tighter. Otherwise it will not reach. Will it reach? There you go. Drop it there. All right, so I've got that one there, and I need to get this other one. The other one I'm actually going to... again, I prefer the electric, so I'm actually going to move this over here. I just wanted to have that one so you guys could see it, but I am going to be moving that over here because I don't mind. I still have 3 other slots over here that I can use with that. And again, I don't want to have to drag this thing over, fill this thing up, fill this thing up, fill up all the other equipment that I have that I need to fill up, and it's just like, man, I'm too lazy for that, y'all. I've got stuff to do, man. Got stuff to do. Anyway, so, thank you guys. I wanted to mention as well, thank you guys so much for bearing with me the past couple of last week or so. I know that I was MIA for a while, and I definitely appreciate you guys, sticking around. It was a lot of fun, but again, I just definitely appreciate that. All right, so I need to grab my splitter here. I think this is I don't know what the heck I was just saying. Anyway, I needed to grab my splitter here, so I can start running water down here and then get rid of some of these generators, because that's the thing, is that's what kills you, is the amount of generators you end up having to deal with. But let's go ahead and grab this hose here so I can not worry about this one. Crap, they're all like tangled up. This one's the out. Yeah, there we go. So then I can plug this one into the splitter over here. Then I don't have to worry about running this one across the freaking land. And skadoosh. There we go. Perf. Alright, I can actually get rid of this one as well. I can actually find something to connect this to. But I think I'm going to run this one down. I think I did that earlier. Running it down there and connecting all of the, like the Nugget Eater and all those other things down there that need water. Alright, so I finally got everything connected, set up, ready to go. So now with a flip of a switch, I can be up and rolling. Now, the exciting thing about this update, and for me especially, is the fact that once you are like ready to expand, let's say to another parcel, right? So you expand another parcel and you can literally order everything without having to make 15 to 20 trips back and forth to the store, which is absolutely incredible. Let me go ahead and show you guys just the flip of a switch. Not that switch though. I guess it's a couple of switches. I can do that. Just turn it all on. And then, yeah, there we go. Anyway, so with that, I now have this going. Everything right now is going, especially since that's electric. Once I'm ready to shut it off, I just flip the switch and it is off. Then I've got my Nugget Eater down here. It does have the moss in there. And there is a conversion, so one bucket contains up to 12 big mosses and then 8 smaller ones. So I've got one in every single one of these. So once I'm ready to, empty it out, I'll just click on it, just like I do with anything else, put it in a bucket, wherever the bucket ends up being, and then moving on from there. So, I mean, that's really exciting. So far, this update has been incredible. These are the kind of updates that I really like to see. The ones that actually add more value to the game. I know there were so many people that complain every update, and it's just a normal thing. But I'm hoping that things like this, the more they release things like this, the more people will start to come back to the game who absolutely hated it at the beginning, because of the fact that, hey, it might not have been absolutely perfect when it first came out, but it has come a long way. And having this right here available now is absolutely amazing. The ability to be able to, just start calling stuff in and having it pop up over here instead of having to drive back and forth and back and forth. It leaves you more time to actually do what you want to do, which is mine gold, right? So that is very exciting. You guys let me know down in the comments below what you guys think Let's go ahead and get some conversation going. Other than that, guys, it has been wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to be back at it. I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to go ahead and leave a thumbs up. And if you guys are new here, make sure to go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Other than that, guys, I will see you guys in the next video.